Okay, so yesterday we took out the partition in between the cabin and the back, so you can see that back there. Nice.
Okay, and so today we're going to tackle the wall paneling. We're going to take those down. They were, obviously used for construction purposes, so they're dinged up. So we just want to have it started from scratch.
Yep. So we're going to take all these out today, and then we're going to get to cleaning. The first step was to remove the partition which separates the cargo area from the cabin. Also, in our van, there was a spare tire and wheel holder right behind the partition that had to be removed as well. So that was bolted down into the ground, so we had to get under the van in order to remove that. The partition itself has about 24 fasteners across the outside of the partition, and these need to be drilled out. They don't have a hex bolt or Phillips or anything like that, so you'll need to drill those out. But once you do, you're able to separate and remove the partition. The partition is in two different pieces, a main piece and then an overhead piece. So the next step is to remove the wall paneling. These are secured by Torx head screws, so a Torx head bolt and your drill will make quick work of these. It goes by pretty fast. And just remove each panel piece and remove the panels from the van. So here we're showing you the removal of the panels on the rear doors. Our buddy Cameron came by and he started helping us out with the clean out here. And what we had to do for these panels is they're held in by circle screws that you see in the partition, for example. And so they're not, hex or Torx or flatheads or anything like that. So in order to remove them, you just drill them out. And so you just go along the panel, drill each one of these out, and then you can remove the back panel. You could save these back panels for the future if you're going to do some window cutouts, stuff like that. So make sure you hold on to those if necessary. Now you can see that the wall paneling has been removed. Underneath the paneling is the wire runs for the interior lights, and in our case, some dirt. So we're going to clean that up, and we're going to get to removing the wood floors as well. Our van had some cargo tie downs, these long track rails that you see here. And they're secured into the wood floor and into the van with Torx head bolts as well. So grab your Torx head and your drill and unscrew those. However, in our van, many of the screws were stuck. So we did have to drill out those particular holes, and then we'll come back and clean them out later. Our flooring was separated into two pieces. Separates right in front of the rear wheel well. And the floor itself is made up of these track rails and wood and these tie downs. And so, as you can see in the video here, just lifting that up, you can see that that's really what we have to get out of the van at this point. We've removed some of the cargo tie downs that you can see. We're going to take all of those out. And once those are out of the bottom of the van, then we can lift the entire two pieces out. Once the cargo railings were taken out, again, it was just a matter of lifting the wood piece off of the floor, as you can see here. It's also got some weird Velcro and stuff underneath there. You'll have to clean that out. But once that piece is up, it's just a matter of lifting it out of the van. Now we'll show you that we've gotten both flooring pieces out of the van. Make sure you save those flooring pieces because they're going to help you out when you create your subfloor later on. You'll be able to trace exactly how the flooring was before when you create your subfloor. So hold on to those pieces. Underneath the flooring, as you can see, there's a ton of dirt. So the next step is to clean all that out.
Holy jeez.
I did that on purpose.
Okay, so we wanted to recap for you guys everything that we accomplished in the first weekend of clearing the van out. First thing we did was started with the walls, getting rid of the paneling.
Yeah, so the paneling was pretty easy to remove, and it went by pretty quick, so that was awesome.
Yeah, that was great. The flooring was a lot more difficult. We showed you videos of that. Thanks to our buddy Cameron for coming out and helping us remove it. There was a lot of different, sort of railings and stuff to hold cargo. And so we really needed to kind of pull the whole floor out. And once we did, we we're faced with a very dirty floor at that point.
So we, it took some time to sweep it all up, scrub it down. So now it really looks great. It's all shiny, clean. Yay.
Much improved. I think, the overall takeaway here is that, we bought a van that was used for commercial purposes. You might be looking at something like that as well, like a used van. And I would say don't be afraid of like anything that has like shelving and cargo and like all kinds of weird stuff that they put in for that kind of use, because you might get a better deal that way. And with just a little bit of effort and time, you can get it right back down to, its basic, base cleaned out version.
Yeah,
right?
Clean slate, that's kind of what it's all about, is kind of just making it your own. And
yeah, it's great to start with just a clean slate. So don't be afraid of any van like that. If you're looking to do something like this, you'll be able to have a clean start. All right, so thanks again to Cameron for helping us out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and follow us on all the different, whatever
all
we're
those
on.
things.
I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, bye.